Hey everyone, welcome to Whatcha Paintin Wednesday. My name is Teresa Kogut and I am here working on a project. It is a chair for the charity auction. So the charity auction was not held last year because of the pandemic. It's back on this year and they asked me to paint a chair. They asked me months and months ago, but life is busy, so I last minute. Let's see, get you guys pulled up here.
Hey, it's Danielle here.
I'm working alone today. Kristen is not going to join us. She's having surgery tomorrow, so today is her going to get her blood work done and that prep stuff that they do before surgery. So she's doing that today. And then I think after her appointment today, she's picking up her grandkids. So, all right, let me see. Let me see. Someone's on. I can't see it from here. That's why I'm trying to pull you up on my laptop, guys. Give me a minute, okay? Okay. So anyway, I'm working on this chair. What I'm gonna do is do you guys remember when I was painting that last Mary and Jesus painting and I covered the canvas with these handouts that we got at church? During the pandemic, we weren't using our missals. Instead, they printed out these each week, and I kept them all. And I did a painting during Whatcha Paintin Wednesday of Mary and Jesus, and I had covered the canvas with these. So I'm covering this chair with these papers. So here, this is what the chair looks like. It's a little kid's chair. Okay. So I'm going to cover this chair with those papers, and then I'm putting an angel. An angel's going to be right here. Last time I did the chair, I had like a clear vision of what I wanted. This time I don't necessarily have like a certain scripture in mind. This chair is made a little bit different than the last one I painted because I remember this part here on the front. This seat was probably up another 5 inches because I remember I had enough room right here to write prayer chair with angel wings on it, and it said prayer chair here. Right here I had a scripture of some sort. I can't remember what the scripture was. Here, like in a circle, and then I painted an angel, and then on the back I painted like the back of the angel, like the back of her head and her wings, and then I took metal wings and I adhered them to the back so that the wings came out like this. It was very cool. I'm not doing that this year. I'm not attaching anything to it. It's just going to be the chair. It's going to be decoupaged. I want it to look way different than the last one I did. So that's the plan, Stan. Hi, Carrie. Yes, it's for the charity. Hi, Susan. Hope you are well from the UK. I'm well now. Thank you for asking. Much better than I was a week ago. Hi, Phyllis. Good to see you too. Okay, so now I just have to pull up Facebook. I got both the YouTubes pulled up. I know it makes it difficult when you have when you go live on 3 different platforms. It makes it a wee bit challenging, but that's okay. I'm always up for a challenge. And then Facebook. Let's see, switch accounts. I know. I miss Kristen. I wish she could be with us today, but summer's busy, and she said she's picking up her grandkids. Oh, I think she's picking them up from school. They must have like a half day or something today. So, anyways, switch profile. Right there. Okay, do it. Why isn't it working? Facebook annoys the crap out of me. Like, really annoys the crap out of me. It just doesn't want to work when you want it to work. I'm trying to switch profiles so I can see your messages because I can't read them on my phone that far away. I see people commenting. Yeah, so this chair, the charity auction isn't until mid-September. They were asking me to get it done in August though, because they want to take photos and use it in their promotional stuff. So, I mean, it is what it is. It'll get done when it gets done. I'm going to try to get it done by the end of the month. But I have Needlework Expo, not this weekend, but next weekend, and I'm not prepared for that. So that comes first because, that's our business. So I'm doing that and trying to work on this at the same time. And then I found out yesterday that a painting that I'm going to do for, it's like a surprise. It's for an advent box, a stitchy advent box, and they asked me to design something to go in the advent box. Well, anyway, I found out yesterday that is due by the end of this week. So I have to paint that this week as well. So yeah, that's ridiculous how many deadlines I have right now. Oh my gosh. What is going on? Okay, Facebook, bye-bye. If you're on Facebook, I'm sorry, I can't see your messages or your comments. It's not pulling up for me, and it's just annoying. Last night, for CW Live, I went live on Facebook, and I'm just scooching a little bit. I went live in Facebook, and we had the worst connection. They said the audio was cutting in and out. I kept freezing up, and I'm like, okay. I ended that video, and then I went live through StreamYard, and we had no problems at all. So StreamYard is working great, but I'm trying to pull Facebook up on my laptop so that I can read your comments, and it doesn't want to do it. So. So I'm just going to get busy on this. I'm using Mod Podge to put these papers on this chair. I just reset my internet, so maybe my laptop will kick it in gear. I'm not going to go real long today. Like, I'm not going to work on this. That's lovely. I'm not going to work on this until it's all covered today, because I don't have time. I really need to work on my needlework business. So, look, I just love these. It's almost sad to use them because so this is from April 11th, Sunday, April 11th. And our readings were from Acts 4, 32 through 35. Second reading, 1 John. I mean, these are just so cool. And there's pictures of Jesus throughout. The Divine Mercy Chaplet. That is like one of my favorite prayers. It's just awesome. So, yeah, I'm going to just start taking these. And just start covering it. And I'm going to go off the edges because I can trim that afterwards. Actually, I want to fold it around the edges. So we'll see. We'll see how that works. I think my brush is too big. You know what I should do is pour it in a bowl of some sort. Let's see what I have. Ew! I should have shook that up. Dadgummit. Bubba, what is going on? Huh? What's going on here? Let's see what we got here. Much better. I woke up with the worst headache this morning. Kind of freaked me out a little bit because that's how when I was ill for that ridiculous amount of time, it started with a headache and a fever, and I was like, better not be having a relapse. But I'm not. Somebody said that last night in CW Live, that's why I said that. Because our class went extra late last night. We didn't get done till 9:30. And they're like, you need to go. We don't want you to have a relapse. I will not have a relapse. I'm not having a relapse. I'm just using my fingers, get my fingers in that work of mine, this mess. It's okay. You know you're having a good time when your hands are all messy. And I'll glue the sides down, but I'm gonna wait and do that later. Yeah, still no Facebook. Stupid Facebook. Chat disconnected. Yeah. Why is my chat disconnected on YouTube now? Lord have mercy. The whole point of doing Whatcha Paint Wednesday is to hang out with you guys and chit chat, and it's irritating that it's not allowing you to do that. Hold on, I think we might have it. Hi, Janelle. Hi, Whitney. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Jan. Hi from Missouri, Cincinnati, Ohio. How's everyone doing? Yay, I can see it. I love it. Awesome, awesome. All right. Where's my other? All right. So now I can see both YouTubes and Facebook. Cool. It says that the chat's disconnected on YouTube for whatever reason. This really needs to be over here. Here's a picture of Jesus. So I did not prep this chair in any way. I'm just going right on it with the Mod Podge and papers. Because basically the paper and the Mod Podge will seal the chair, so it'll be fine. Oh, you like my big bag of garbage sitting there? So Kevin purchased, he found these, I almost said chairs, these tables at Home Depot, and he bought 3 of them. So look at this table, you guys. He bought one for in this side of the studio. One's supposed to go, actually the other 2 are going on the workshop side of the studio. But I'm going to turn it around. They're on wheels, which is so amazing. I love that it's this tall. It makes it great for working and doing tutorials and things. And then you can see it right here. Right here is a crank. So I can crank it down to be this tall. This is one of the other ones. So yeah, you can have it nice level like that. You can have it lower. And then also it has 2 drawers. Nice size drawers. Isn't that cool? I'm stoked. So I don't know what he paid for them, but I have paper taped to the top of it because I don't want to ruin the nice wood top. Watch out, Bubs. But I love that they're on wheels and the adjustable height. Oh my gosh, and they're so nice. They're just really sturdy and really nice. So yeah. Hi, Daisy. Jumping on to say hi, can't stay. Well, I'm glad you're stopped in for a minute. You're having a morning, as Mark would say, it's that great getting up in the morning feeling, right? Hey, getting up in the morning is better than not getting up in the morning, right? I gotta show you these little boxes. I bought these little boxes at Joann. Or no, wait. Yeah, bought them at Joann. Aren't they just the cutest little boxes ever? And I want to paint them and put, I don't know, write prayers on top or something like that. Maybe paint some little angels and stuff. Just, I think they're gifts. I think they're so cute. I have a major love for like little boxes and little charms and little things like that. So always been a big fan of that kind of stuff. I mean, you guys know the story, right? When I was a kid, I told it in one of my floss tubes. It was a long time ago, though. I've always loved little stuff. And my mom, this is just a terrible story. My mom was with a friend, and we went downtown Flint to this little Christian bookstore, and there was this little Bible, and it was probably just like the New Testament because it wasn't like a thick Bible. It was thin, and it was probably that big. Like it was probably 2 inches by 1.5 inches. It was really teeny tiny. And I must have been like 4 or 5 because I wasn't in school. My brother was at school and I was, with my mom. So I asked my mom if she'd buy it for me. She said no. Well, anyway, she made her purchase and, we left. We were in the car and I'm sitting in the car and I kept looking inside the bag. And my mom's like, what do you keep looking in the bag for? Give me that bag. She grabs it out of my hand and she looks in there. And I had stolen that little Bible. I mean, I'm a little kid, but still. of all things to steal, I stole a Bible. How weird. Like, how the irony is just too much. But yeah, um, that is an embarrassing story, but it's true. So it even gets better. So my mom is living, turns around, we drive back to the store. Actually, I don't think she was driving because she wasn't driving. She had the lady who was driving, her friend. Go back to the store. My mom and I go in. I mean, this thing was so little. It probably cost, back then, probably cost 10 cents. But that wasn't the point. So my mom goes, "You're returning that and apologizing." So she takes me to the store to do that. And the clerk's like, "Oh, honey, it's okay. You can have it." My mom was livid. She's like, "No, she can't. I'm trying to teach her a lesson. She cannot take things that don't belong to her." It's like, what is happening? Yeah. Such a bad little girl. Hi, Nathan. Hi, Hannah. I am better. Yes, I'm feeling much better. So now I've told that story twice. I'm not telling it again because it is rather embarrassing. I'm trying to think where these would show up best. Like the pictures of Jesus, I'd like those to actually show up. If I paint an angel here, not much of that's going to show. So I'm going to put this picture of Jesus right here. So what's everyone doing today? I know kids are going back to school. I must say I am so glad I don't have kids at school age with this whole COVID thing and masks and CRT and all the stuff that's happening in schools right now. No. No, 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 no. I'm just thankful I don't have to deal with that. It's hard enough having school age kids, you know, and keeping them on task with homework and getting to bed on time and this, that, and the other things that come with, you know, kids going to school. But then to throw in, you know, the whole everything else that's going on is just breaks my heart. That looks good. I'm at school. I'm an aide for my mom in her office for the hour. You're doing a lot of help right there. Nathan, you're so funny. Tell your mom hi. Pretty sure you're related to Cheryl, little kleptos. No, that was one instance. It's one instance. Boy, did I learn my lesson because my mother was livid. Livid. I can't blame her. But yeah, it's scary when your mom's really ticked off at you. At least it was scary to me. I ate a grape once at the grocery store, produce department, and Mom made me spit it out and take it to the manager. Oh, girl. All right, people. I want to hear all your stories of stupid stuff you did as a kid and your mom made you rectify it. I want to hear all these stories. These are great. Colleen, that's hilarious. Well, you know, I guess I look at it this way. I was just a little kid I would rather learn that lesson as a little kid than to be, a teenager and lift some lipstick or something and end up in juvie or something. You know what I mean? Like, I learned at an early age. You don't take things that don't belong to you unless you pay for it. Of course, as I got older, I was I was kind of a I was like a people pleaser. Like I was worried about making my mom mad, or like I wasn't real adventurous. I remember in high school. Oh, I wish Jill was on here. I remember in high school, my friend Jill and I, like we never got in trouble. We weren't wild. This was, I don't know, I want to say sixth grade, maybe more like seventh or eighth, probably seventh or eighth. It wasn't high school. It might have been ninth. Actually, it might have been high school because the boy that I liked, I would have been in high school when I liked him. Anyways, so it was probably ninth grade, and my friend Jill and I, we were thick as thieves. Did everything together, spent every weekend at one another's house, that type of thing. And I remember her and I saying, I wonder if Barb's on, because her mom Barb sometimes is on the lives. Anyways, her and I were talking one night, and we're like, or one day, it's like a Saturday, and we're like, we never get in trouble. We never do anything. Like, we're never, bad kids, blah, blah, blah. And this boy I liked was staying the night at his friend's house, and it was maybe half a mile down the road or something like that. So Jill and I decided we were going to sneak out at night and walk over there. So we left the door unlocked, and like we had this little plan, and it had, I want to say it was winter and it was icy out. So I remember it was cold, it seemed like the roads were slippery. So anyway, we walk over to their house, and the boys were still up, and they were in the basement, and we're knocking on the window, and we're thinking they're going to come outside. No, they just they looked like, what are you doing? And they had waved, and like, what are you doing here? And we're like, are you kidding me? You're not coming outside. They didn't come outside. We risked our lives to come and see them, and they didn't even come outside. Anyways, so we walked back home, back to Jill's house. I want to say we got busted. I think we left the door. I don't know. We left some sort of clue. I think her mom figured it out. I can't really remember. I can't remember what I did yesterday. So. My granddaughter Sarah was about 4, and she took an egg from the grocery store, telling us she felt sorry for it. Oh, that's so cute. 4 years old. Those darn 4-year-olds. You better watch them. That's hilarious. She was going to hatch that little egg, huh? It's so cute. I love little kids' stories like that. I don't know why I'm being so careful with this. Most of it is not even going to show. Look at that picture of Jesus. That's pretty. It's beautiful. So I gotta put that somewhere that will be seen. So Kyle left for work today, and like 10 minutes later he comes downstairs. Can I borrow the torrent? I'm like, oh, your truck wouldn't start? He goes, no. He says, I was on my way to work and a deer ran out in front of me. So I slammed on my brakes, and then I guess the baby deer ran into the side of his truck. But there, he didn't hit the mama deer, and then the baby deer just kind of bounced off the side of the truck and ran off. Hopefully it's okay. But anyway, when he slammed on his brakes, he broke his brake line, so he didn't have any brakes. So he had to come back home and borrow our vehicle. I tell you, if that kid didn't have bad luck, he'd have no luck at all. It's just jeepers. Struggle bus is real for that kid. Alright, he's not a kid, he's 28. I am the bread of life. Communion hymn. Yeah, so I don't know. I think it's Kristen's right arm, too, that she's having surgery on, if I remember correctly. Or maybe it's her left. I don't know. So I don't know when she's going to be back on Which Paint Wednesday with us, because she's, only going to have one arm. So I can't imagine she's going to be painting much. Gotta go. My mom's putting me to work. Bye, Nathan. That's funny. I'm glad you stopped by. I gotta remember to mention this in my floss tube video. Somebody had emailed me, this was months ago, and said that they would be willing to make all of my, because I want to make my charts into PDFs and offer them as PDFs in my Etsy shop. And she said she would, I could hire her to do that for me. And at the time, I don't remember what I told her at the time, but anyways, I'm trying to find her email now and I can't find it. So, because I'm at that point where I don't have time, I need to start hiring people to do things for me that they would probably be better at doing than I am anyways. You know what I mean? I just can't do it all. It's hard for me to admit that. That's upside down. I don't want that. So you know how Easton and Ellery are afraid of the leaf blower and the weed whacker. Like, run into the other room screaming, crying because they're scared of it. Brianna texted Kevin today, and I guess Easton said that he wanted a weed whacker like Papa's. I think he wants one so that he won't be afraid of it anymore. Isn't that adorable? The kid's, he's only 2 years old, and the stuff he thinks about, it's just hilarious. I cannot wait to see him tomorrow. You're afraid of weed whackers. I will do it for you. You certainly don't have to hire me. You know how to do that? Well, I'm not going to expect anybody to do something like that for free. We'll have to talk, Colleen. I know how to get a hold of you, so. I'm going to finish this top part, and then I'm going to call it quits for today. Hopefully by next Wednesday, I will have the whole thing covered. I can't promise anything because with Needlework Expo coming, that's priority. But if I can get it all covered by next week, then I can start working on the painting part. So I think you had Nisi and me do that once, or maybe you just wanted us to make sure it printed out correctly. Yeah, that was just making sure it printed out correctly. So basically, what it would entail is I would send you. I don't know what it will entail, to be honest. I have to think about that. I mean, I would have to send you the files. Do you know how to use like Word, or you probably have a PC? So it'd be, I guess, a Word document that you can make into a PDF. So I would send you. What I would do is I would send you the chart. I don't know. I'll have to look at it and then talk to you about it. We'll figure it out. Once we have a system down, it should go, easy. Are we doing a Halloween live again? We should do that. I know we were going to do a Christmas and we were going to do this and that. We never did. But I think we should at least do a Halloween one every year. It was a lot of fun. Neither am I. That's funny. Deborah, I am a lawyer and definitely know how to do it. Oh, there you go. And convert them to PDF. Yeah, so I'd send you, I guess I would send you the, I don't know how that would work. I mean, I know how I do it here, but I take it into Photoshop and do, you know, make the chart into separate pages. I don't know if you have photo. I don't know. To get it from the program, the you know, designer program, the cross stitch design program, to get it from there into the PDF format. I don't know. Oh, my nose itches. We'll just do a trial run. I'll just send you the file and see what happens. See what you can do for me. See, the problem is, like, I make the covers and Photoshop and all of that, and you know, you'd have to. I don't know if you have to have Photoshop then, which that, you know, it might not work. We'll give it a shot. Yeah, my hands are getting pretty nasty. Palm Sunday. Yes, you do, Deborah, or give it to your paralegal to do it, LOL. Although attorneys now probably do their own work. I remember dictaphone and briefs by the time I retired. Their own briefs, and we just got the exhibits ready. Ah. Oh, my hair. I need a haircut so bad. I am a solo, but only work part-time now doing conservatorships. I don't know what that means. Oh, that legal talk. Almost done with this part. Then I gotta do the back. Not today, but I gotta cover the whole back. The tricky part is going to be under here, but maybe not too bad. No, we'll find out. Theme for the chair, sitting quietly with the Lord. Oh, that's cute. I like that. I like that a lot. And you named that angel too, Carrie. You're so good. What was her name? The Irish angel. Because it was in March when I was painting it. Of course, I forgot her name now. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, gotcha. Guardianship. All right, I've heard of it. Yes, Bridget. Well, it's not Bridget. It's Brigid. Brigid. Yes. Thank you, Carrie. The memory, not so good. You're getting close to 10,000 angels. Ooh, I don't know about that. Can you hear my phone? I'm getting all kinds of likes on my Etsy shop. And it's going zzz. All right, guys, that's it for today. That is it for today. Thanks for joining me. I actually have to wash my hands before I can even turn everything off because my hands are nasty. I used a dictaphone when I did medical transcription back in the 70s. Now the doctors do their own transcription through a computer program. Times have changed a lot. Yeah, right? My mother and daughter died within 3 months of each other. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. You do amazing work. So sorry for your loss. I can't even imagine. All right, my hands are clean enough now that I can actually touch my computer. Cross stitching helps. Just a calm. I know it's a calming thing. Although I still, yeah, you know, I've got two things started. I'm going to start another one, and I'm stitching on 28 count for the first time, doing 2/2. Two. I don't like stitching with two threads. I don't like it at all. But I'm gonna plow through because the color of the linen I'm using, I love it so much, and all I have it in is 28 count. So I'm just gonna plow through. And then the other one is on XU Designs 40 count. And I love the feel, the thickness of that linen, but it messes with me because I feel like I feel like the holes aren't very big. Like, and it's not just because it's 40 count, because my one I just finished was on 40 count, and I could see the holes just fine. But with the XU design, I don't know. I'm having a hard time seeing the holes, which, lining up. Which hole am I supposed to go in? This one or this one? And I don't know. So it's funny how I'm discovering by using different linens and different count linens what I'm liking, what I don't like. So it's funny because everyone's different. Everyone, kind of gravitates towards certain linens and people that do the dyeing and all that stuff. So anyway, it's just interesting. You can get 32 count. You sucky 12 weight and use one thread. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, I'm not a two thread stitcher. Nope. I don't like that when I pull the thread through and it doesn't lay right, like one is tight to the linen and the other one's a little bit up, and you gotta fussy with it. Not all the time, but like every few stitches. I was very frustrated with it this morning. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining me today. Hopefully, like I said, next week I'll be painting on this chair, and hopefully I get it done by the end of August, but we'll see. All right, have a great week. Bye.